Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how I do some annual maintenance on a 6500 BTU air conditioner that we use in a grooming shop in our house. So it gets a lot of hair going through it. So I do this at least once a year. I don't recall if this was a new unit last year or not. I don't know if I've taken this one apart, but I'm going to give it a try here. You got to take the filter out. Put the string on it because it's in a recessed hole and it's hard to get to it. So take this part and this. There's a screw down here in this particular model. I already kind of broke free some of these clips. You got to take this door off. I think there we go. A little tricky. Just move it around. It comes off. And then there's a screw right in here. And there's little clips all the way around. There we go. Drop the screw. Alright, see how dirty that is? It gets like that all the time. We vacuum that out and clean it quite often, but once in a while I like to take these things all the way apart and spray them out with a hose. This model looks like it has screws here and here and on the other side. So I'll take those out. Looks like inside. Make sure there's no screws on the back. Looks like there's a couple. All right. Now this whole cover looks like it comes right off. There we go. Set that aside. I've had issues before with, I don't know if you can see it or not, but being real dirty inside here. The coils back here where they're harder to get to. And of course these coils. It does look like it's pretty dirty in here. So I'm going to spray some soap on everything right away to let it sit. Soak for a few minutes. And then I'm going to see if there's a way I can take this shroud off so I can get to the other side of these in here to clean it. Otherwise, just spray the hose right through here and it might loosen most of it out. Let the soap work for 5 or 10 minutes. I think that'll help too. Most of this, anything in here can get wet. I try to keep the water away from the electronics. But other than that, you can spray everything. I won't spray over here. It looks like the shroud has some screws holding it. So let's take those screws out and see what happens. one up here. And these are all out. Then there's a couple of screws holding this coil in right here. One here. One here. And then all this is kind of loose. It's got copper piping holding everything, but I think if I just carefully try to get it off of here. Sorry for the bad camera angles, but I'm trying to do it with one hand here. It looks like you gotta wedge this a little bit. There we go. Careful of these copper pipes here. I'm just going to try to lift it a little bit. There we go. See how bad that is in there? It's about 80% blocked. I'm glad I'm doing this. Alright, I'm going to shut the camera off and then we'll do part 2 if necessary. But you can see, you could clean all this off. I want to let the hose soak for a while. I mean, the soap soak on here for quite a while. And we'll get back to it.